Hey everyone, Gabriel here with REI Leads, and in this video training, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build your very own cash buyer list um, Facebook campaign. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the exact campaign setup that me and my team actually build out for our clients in order to build their cash buyer list. Okay, this is for those of you that are doing things like wholesaling and you need an end buyer to assign your contracts to, or you just want to find cash buyers to sell any of your investment properties to. Okay, so again, the purpose of this video is for building a cash buyers list using Facebook ads. Okay, and before I get into it, what I wanted to do is I kind of just wanted to show you guys some results that I have gotten inside a specific um, ad account for one of our clients. So I'm going to go ahead and right here hit refresh. Okay. So we have a campaign running, and we have two ad sets running inside that campaign. And right here you can see that so we're tracking the conversion, we're tracking every time someone fills out a form. You can see that we have a total of 81 leads that came in. Okay, and that's going to be a total, and it's a total of $1.31 per lead coming in. Okay, so this is in the last 14 days. We had 81 leads fill out our step one form, which is basic information like name, number, and email. And then we had 31 of those 81 complete the step two part of the form, where they give us even more information. Okay, and that's at $3.43 um, per completed step two. Okay, completed step two form. All right. So again, guys, so this is going to be extremely powerful for building a cash buyer list, especially for very cheap. And it's going to be a great way to just passively do it, right? You don't have to, be calling. You won't have to call people, cold call anyone. You're just putting ads on Facebook, and getting people to join your list, and have them raise their hand and say that they have interest in buying real estate investment properties. Okay, so enough with the example. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you inside one of our test accounts. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just from scratch start building out our cash buyer list Facebook campaign. Okay, so what we're going to do inside of your ads manager account, you're going to want to go ahead and click on create. So you're going to be inside of campaigns. You're going to click on create. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to actually set up the campaign settings where we're going to choose our campaign objective. Okay. And we're going to want to select traffic. But now before we move forward, one thing that is very important, since we are working in the housing category, we want to make sure that we click right here where it says special ad category. You want to check that box and you want to make sure it's set to housing. Okay, if you do not set this right here, I guarantee 99% of the time all of your ads are going to get rejected, because Facebook is going to see that you're targeting people inside of this housing category. So if you set this special ad category to housing, then it'll cover you, and Facebook will then in turn accept all of your ads, all right, or approve all of your ads. Okay, so we went ahead and we checked this box. We set our special ad category to housing. We selected a traffic. Now we're going to come down here, and what I'm going to name this, the campaign is going to be cash buyers list. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set campaign budget optimization to on. All right, and then for the daily budget, we can start off with $5. I recommend doing anywhere from $5 to $10. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start off with 5 for this, for this campaign, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit continue. Okay, so now we're done with the campaign objective part of it. Now we're gonna move on to the ad set part of it. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and name this one real estate investing. Okay. And then we're gonna do that's it. We'll just name it real estate investing. We'll do this number one. Okay, so we've went ahead and named the ad set. We're going to leave the traffic to website. You can ignore the dynamic creative, ignore the offer. For the audience, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and if you are targeting a specific location, like if you only work in a specific state or a specific city, this is where we're going to go ahead and set the locations. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put people living in this location. Okay, and we're going to select, let's say, um, we are in the Bakersfield, California area. Obviously, you would select whatever city you are targeting. Okay. Um, Now the thing is, when with the update to the whole special category um, restrictions that Facebook put, it does limit us to location targeting. Okay, so instead of us being able to go in like in the past, choose specific zip codes, now we're limited to only choosing cities. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're just gonna want to select the city that you're investing in, or if you're doing multiple cities, then you can obviously do different cities and just add them in there, and then you can see right here, Facebook starts putting in those pins. Okay, so I'm just go ahead and remove that, and I'm just gonna stick with this one. And again, 15-mile radius is gonna be the smallest radius that you can select. Okay, so we went ahead and we selected our location. Age, you can't control age, and you can't control gender. That's just some more restrictions that they have with the whole special category, with the housing category. Okay, but what we can target though is we're gonna go ahead and hit edit for the detailed targeting. Okay, we can target interest. All right, so what I'm gonna do here for interest, what I like to do is I like to just do real estate investing. Okay, and then we can also do some other ones like creative real estate investing. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and just stick with these two for now. All right. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and just select those for the interest targeting, and then for options, I like to do the language that we work with. So we only work with English speakers. So I'm gonna go ahead and select English, and then that's pretty much it for the audience section. If we move down, you can see right here it says placements. We're gonna go ahead and edit those placements, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything except for Facebook. And then I'm also gonna come down here and we're gonna start from the top. I only want to have newsfeed selected, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the other ones, and then I'm going to leave right column on there as well. Stories, I don't want stories to be selected. In stream, we're going to uncheck that, uncheck search, and uncheck in articles. So the only thing that should be checked is the newsfeed and the right column. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move down, and we're gonna go ahead and leave. Oh no, we're gonna change link clicks to landing page views. Okay, so this means that Facebook is only gonna charge us whenever our website actually fully loads up. Okay, so instead of someone clicking on our ad and and then closing out before the website even loads up, we're gonna opt to only get charged whenever someone clicks on the ad and the page loads up. Okay, this does make it a little bit more expensive per landing page view rather than per click, but it guarantees that people are actually viewing our page, giving us a better chance of them actually sharing their information. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set landing page views. Obviously we can't change that. We're gonna set it to run my ad continuously, and then we're gonna go ahead and let's say we're going to leave everything else alone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And now we're at the ad creation part of the training. Where what we can do is we can go ahead and put local house on number one, and let's see here, local house number one. So this is going to be the ad that we're going to do. I'll show you guys right now in a bit how you can go ahead and get a local image of houses in your area absolutely free. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one there, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to create two different ads, so that you can test between houses that are actually in your local area versus like a stock image. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and choose. So we did the ad name. We're gonna go ahead and choose the page itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with top offer today. Okay, that's our company name. So I'm gonna leave that there. Now we're gonna scroll down to where it says create ad. We're gonna use single image. Okay, we're gonna ignore the rest of it, and then we're gonna hit add media. I'm gonna hit add image. Okay, so this is where we could select our image for the ad. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one. I'm gonna hit continue. Okay, so this is houses in my local area, the Bakersfield area. And the way I did this, you guys, is it's pretty simple. What I did is I went to Google Maps. Okay, so this is like a little hack that you guys can use to get images of houses in your area. So we can do Bakersfield, California. I'm gonna hit that, and then you can, rather than that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a zip code that we target. Okay, so this is the 93311 area right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. I can keep zooming in, and then you can see right here, we're getting close to like some residential areas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drag this little character down over here. Okay. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Let's do that. Let me go ahead and just zoom in as much as possible, and then I'm gonna drag him right there. Oh, I'm not sure why it's not letting me do that. Maybe it just doesn't have images there. So what I'm gonna do here, I'll find another um, residential area. So let's go ahead and drag him right there. Perfect. So what it did is it put me right here onto this area right here. So this is some houses in my local area. And what I like to do, you guys, is I like to make sure that I'm not getting any like cars or license plates. I want to avoid getting any of this like the street names down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the image like that, okay? And then what we can do is we can use on PC, we use what's called snipping tool, and then literally all you have to do is hit new, and we can go ahead and drag and take a snapshot of this. You can see I'm avoiding um any of these, like, this little address right there, this little mini view right there, the Google logo and all these other things. So on snipping tool, oh, actually, you know what? I don't want to, let's go ahead and do one like this. I didn't want to capture that little box. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and do a new one. So I'm going to go over here, go like this, capture that. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and save that. Local Bakersfield houses, and then I'm going to hit pictures, save. Okay. And I can come back over here, and then if I wanted to, I could, here, I'm going to clear that image, and I'm going to hit add image, upload. We'll go to pictures and find the one I just created. So local Bakersfield houses, it's going to upload that. Perfect. And there it is. Hit continue. And now we have our image of the local or of houses in our local area. Okay, it's as easy as that. That's a little hack to get some images. And here the thing is, you guys, a lot of times people they want to get the fanciest images that they possibly can. What I like to tell people is it's good to test it, and we actually see sometimes where the uglier the image, the better it performs. But again, when it comes to marketing, testing is key. So we're gonna do one image or one ad with an ugly image, and then I'll create another ad showing you guys how to get free stock photos. Okay, so right here we have the image set, and then we have. I'm gonna go ahead and copy some text. If you guys want, you can pause the video and you guys can literally just steal this from me. This is an ad that I created. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll change that to that. So are you looking for more real estate investments in? And then we can do Bakersfield, California. We're adding new properties to our portfolio every week. Join our buyers list to gain exclusive access to our private list of Bakersfield investment properties. Okay, so there's the text you can see right here. It's showing up right there. So this is what's going to look like for them on mobile. Are you looking for more real estate investments in Bakersfield? I'm going to change. Are you looking for more real estate investment? Let's do this. Properties in Bakersfield. Okay, we're adding new properties to our portfolio every week. Join our buyers list to gain exclusive access. Okay, perfect. If you guys want to copy this, you guys can copy that. Okay. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys how you guys can get like full access to all of the ads that I create. and use inside of my client's account and things like that. Okay, but for now, if you want, you can just copy this one if you're following along with the video. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab the headline. I'm going to paste that there. Gain access to our local investment properties. Okay. And then for the description, I'm going to go ahead and grab this description. Again, you guys can just copy and paste everything that I'm typing right here. I have no problem with that. Bakersfield, CA. Click here to join a private list of hot investment deals. Awesome. Okay. And then what we're gonna do here, you guys, is now we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and put my website, HTTPS. Oh no, I'm gonna do right. So obviously we're gonna put our website where we capture um our buyers list, right? So this is where we're going to go ahead and put the link to go to our cash buyer list website. For example, if you guys do not have a cash buyer website, I highly recommend going to reileads.com. So let's see here, reileads.com. And if you scroll down to right here where it says looking to build your buyers list, you can hit view cash buyer template. Okay, and then you can order a done for you cash buyer website, right? And it looks exactly like this. So this is where we could send all of our traffic to, and then we can capture all of their information. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just send them to our website. This right here is our seller lead website. If I wanted to send them to our cash buyer website, I would just go right here, put that there. Right, so it's just going to go over to our cash buyer website, and then so it's telling me the pixel is missing from this page. You want to make sure that you have the pixel installed. If you do not know how to install a pixel onto your website, I go over this in my full Facebook for real estate investing course, okay, or Facebook lead hack course. There should be a link under the video to get access to that course if you want to learn everything about Facebook marketing for real estate investing. Okay, and I show you guys how to install a pixel, but if you already have your pixel installed, then perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there for now. The display link, usually what I like to do is I just like to grab the URL without this HTTP or without the www and without any of those forward slashes. Okay, so it says buyer1.reileads.com. Okay, so now we have the primary text, we have our image, we have our headline, we have our description, we have the URL, we have the display link. This is optional. We don't have to do it, but I do like to put it there. And then the call to action, usually I like to just put sign up for this one, right? Because we want them to sign up for the list. So I like to have sign up as the call to action. And then for tracking, again, this is just using my main website's pixel. If I were to change this to my actual website, then it would remove that because I do have a pixel installed on that one. Okay, so there we go, and I'm using the top offer today pixel on there, and so now everything is all set up for this first ad. Okay, and that's really it, you guys. So that's how we create a full campaign to start building our cash buyers list. Right, so now what Facebook's going to do is it's going to start showing our ad to everyone that's interested in real estate investing in our local area. So anytime they click on our ad, they're going to go over to our cash buyer website, give us their information, and then we can add them to our buyers list. Okay, and then you can obviously start emailing them every time you have new properties that you want to, show them or showcase to them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hit confirm. And now what Facebook's doing is it's saving everything, and it's gonna first of all they're gonna review the entire campaign. Okay, they're gonna review our targeting, they're gonna review our ad. If you did it this way, then if you did exactly how I walked you through it, then everything should be good. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna click. So what I did is I clicked on the campaign that we just built, cash buyer list, real estate investing number 1. And we have the local house number 1. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this ad, and I'm going to show you guys how to get free stock images. I'm going to hit duplicate. So it was our original campaign, and then I hit duplicate. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do stock image. Oh, why is that hiding it? Okay, stock image house number one. Let me delete that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave everything the same. All the copy. What I want to do is I just want to test the images out. I want to you know, do testing between a stock image and a the local images of some of houses in our area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here where it says media. I'm gonna hit add media, add image, and then a cool thing is we can go here where it says account images. We can click on stock photos, and I can search for house, right? And usually with this, I like to try and find houses that aren't too staged, right? They don't look too professional. So what I can do is I'm just gonna search for. Let me see. This is usually I like this one a lot. I don't know why. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that one. I'm gonna hit continue, and now we have this image for our ad. And don't worry, right now it shows this little watermark, but once we hit publish, the ad itself won't show those watermarks. Okay, and now I'm gonna hit publish, and then Facebook's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna hit, so you can see right here it's doing that little up arrow thing, ad published, and it's just gonna go ahead and do all that little loading stuff. So now we have two different ads inside of our campaign. I'm gonna hit close, and they're both gonna be in review. But again, guys, if you followed along with me, then these should get accepted. It usually happens within a day. Don't worry about that. Just save the campaign, and then just check on it, every hour until you see it start running. Okay, guys, but that's pretty much it. So that's exactly the campaign that we build out for all of our clients whenever they want to build their cash buyers list. Okay, now obviously there's a lot more involved with marketing on Facebook, doing things like retargeting, setting up pixels, tracking everything, tracking conversions so that you can get cost per conversions and things like that. Okay, guys, so this is gonna get you guys on the right path to growing your business with Facebook ads and Facebook marketing. If you guys want a full detailed course showing you guys how to do all those things like pixels, you want to gain access to all the ads that we use, all the different ads, not just this one that I gave you guys to copy from me, then what I want you guys to do is underneath this video, there is going to be a link to my full Facebook lead hack course, okay, where we go over things like not only just building your cash buyers list and setting up pixels and tracking stuff, but also walk you guys through generating seller leads for your real estate business, okay? And I also walk you through how to also build out a Facebook page, so show you guys how to build out your Facebook page for your business the right way. And I also give you guys all the copy and show you guys how to get images for your Facebook page setups as well. Okay, so all of that is included in the course, which you'll find links to underneath the video. And besides that, another important thing when it comes to doing all of this is getting a great website set up for you. So if you do not have a cash buyer website, or if you have one, it just doesn't perform the way you want it to, I definitely recommend coming and getting one of our done for you cash buyer websites. Okay, guys, with these websites, you can actually showcase your properties, and you can actually add different properties to your website so people can come in and you can add all the information so that they can view everything and stuff like that. Okay, and then another cool thing is if you wanted to, we can actually hide the properties in the back end so that they only can view them when they give you their information. Okay, so that part of it is up to you, however you want to lay out your site. All right, so there's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of extra stuff for you guys if you want to, step up your game and to really build out your business using Facebook marketing and to grow your business online. So if you want the course, make sure to check out the link for the course underneath the video. Or if you want to get your website set up, then make sure to click the link below the video for that to get your cash buyer website. And not only that, you can also get your seller lead website. Okay, if you don't have a website for generating seller leads, then make sure to check out that as well. Okay, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the training. I really hope that that it helps you guys grow your cash buyer list. Definitely, get started. You don't need everything else right now. If you want to just start slowly building out your list without all the other stuff, then definitely just go in and just build out your campaign. But I do recommend at least at some point you need to start tracking uh, everything that's happening with your marketing, and you need to start installing your pixels so you can get all the analytics and stuff. So definitely at some point you do need to get that going, and again, all that's covered inside the course. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this training, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.